Hello everyone, I'm Sergey, and today I want to show you how to graph the system of inequalities. That's a really important thing, because graphing is a very effective tool. There are many mathematical problems which can be solved using graphing. Let's take a look on the first example. As you can see, this is the system of inequalities with only one variable x. Such kind of a problem is called one-dimensional problem. That means that we can use the line to graph the solution of this system of inequalities. And the line has only one dimension. But first of all, let's simplify the inequalities. Let's add 7 to the both sides of the first inequality and 4 to the both sides of the second inequality. And after that, let's divide both sides of the first inequality by 2. So after those simplifications, we obtain the following rather simple system of inequalities. Let's plot the points 6 and 8 on the number line. The dot for number 6 should be open, because the sign in the corresponding inequality is greater than, but not greater or equal to. So the point 6 is not the part of the solution of this inequality. Otherwise, the dot for number 8 should be closed, because number 8 satisfies the first inequality. So any point to the left of the point 8 and any point to the right of the point 6 do satisfy to the both inequalities of the system. So the required solution looks like this. It's just the part of the number line where both intervals overlap. So that's the way how you can graph the system of inequalities with only one variable. But what if we have two variables in the system of inequalities? Let's take a look on the second example. In this case, we are not able to graph this system of inequalities using the number line. But we can do it with coordinate plane. That's why this problem is called two-dimensional problem. And first of all, let's find the area on the coordinate plane, which includes all the points we can use for the second inequality of the system. We just need to graph the line x is equal to 0. That is the line which is perpendicular to the x-axis, and it passes through the origin of the coordinate system. So actually it's a formula of y-axis, right? And now look again at the inequality. We just need to find all points on the coordinate plane with x-coordinate greater or equal to 0. So this is the half plane right to the drawn line. But it also must be the points located on the drawn line itself as well. For that reason, this line is solid, otherwise it would be a dotted line. Okay, now we are going to graph the third inequality on the plot. And again, firstly we should graph the line y equals x. It must be a solid line, because the inequality has the sign more or equal to. And we actually have to mark the area on the coordinate plane with all points with y-coordinate greater or equal than that for the points on the green line. And I think it's clear that this area located above the green line. And it also includes the green line itself. And finally, we have to graph the first inequality. Well, it's a little bit harder, because firstly we need to express y in terms of x. First step, we do subtract x from the both sides of the inequality. Now we are going to get y alone. So we have to divide both sides by 2. And doing that, we have to keep the sign of inequality, because 2 is a positive number. So we obtain the following inequality. Y is less or equal to 4 minus x over 2. And again, we just need to graph the line y equals 4 minus x over 2. It looks like this. This is the red line. It intersects the y-axis at the point A with y-coordinate of 4, and it intercepts the green line at the point B. You can even find coordinates of the point B. If you know the way how to do that, please write your answer in the comments. And look again at the first inequality. The sign is less or equal to. That means that the required area is below to the red line. And of course, it also includes the red line itself. So final question is, where is the area of the plot which includes all of the points that we can use for every inequality in the system? In other words, we must find the area on the plot with points that we can use to plug in their coordinate into any inequality of the system, and it would have to be a true statement. This area is the place where all the marked areas overlap. So it's right here, and that is the answer. And the final example. As you can see, this is the example of three-dimensional problem. And to graph this kind of system of inequalities, we must use the coordinate space with three axes: x, y, and z. The first inequality of the system determines the space inside the sphere with the center at the point with x-coordinate of 1, y-coordinate of 3, and z-coordinate of 2. The radius of this sphere is 2 because 2 squared is 4. Note that the sign of inequality is less or equal, so in other words, this inequality determines the ball with the radius of 2 and the same center as described above. For better understanding what kind of subspace is determined by the second inequality of the system, let's draw the surface determined by the equation x plus y plus z equals 4. That's actually a plane. It intersects the axis of the coordinate system at the points located at a distance of 4 from the origin. As we increase the number, the plane goes higher. That means that the second inequality determines the half space above the drawn plane. This plane also intersects the ball, and the surface of intersection is a circle. You can even find the distance between the center of this circle and the origin of the coordinate system. If you know the way how to do that, write it in a comment. And again, the required space is located in the place where both marked spaces overlap. It's marked here with dark brown. That's the way how to graph the system of inequalities. I hope you find this video useful. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.